Okay, first things first. Um, Yesterday, it's now Tuesday at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday, Monday, I had my crown put in. What happens is the dentist puts a temporary crown in, and he makes the mold for the permanent crown, which takes about 3 weeks to heal, to cure. So I go back April 6th on my break time to have the permanent crown put in. It actually didn't hurt, believe it or not. The pure white one right there. He was gonna do the drilling April 6th, but I figured I'm off now. Do it now. Yeah, okay. Now I found out tonight, last night, Monday night, that I am off until April 1st. I am legally allowed to collect unemployment for, I think, 13 days. But I can legally collect unemployment. Unemployment will not match my full salary. Now, I was supposed to have off 6 days in April and 2 days in May. That is now done. Those days are now work days. I will be working from April 1st straight through to the end of June every single weekday. Now, that's 8 days of vacation time being lost. 13 minus 8 is 5. So there's 5 days. So you figure the unemployment is a little bit of a gap. What happens is either the city will pull me aside and ask me how much money I'm owed and pay me, or the federal government will bring in some relief and pay the money that I'm owed, or I'll get a tax write-off next year. Effective Monday night, throughout most of my country, gas stations, pharmacies, supermarkets, and doctors' offices may remain in full service. Everything else is shutting down. It's going to be about a 12 to 15 day blackout. Restaurants only allowed to do takeout. No customers allowed in the restaurant. You want takeout at a restaurant? You got to call the restaurant in advance, order your food, go to the front door, have an employee meet you at the front door, hand you the bag, take the money from you, and wash their hands afterwards. Employees are not allowed to hug you, kiss you, shake your hand, high five you. Okay, that's it. My favorite gymnast, Mochiano, her gymnastics gym is closed. There are massage therapists that are closed. There are barber shops that are closed. Anything that involves touching is definitely closed. Okay, so barber shops, hair salons, massage places, okay, any place where you're going to be touched has to be closed, with the exception of medical facilities. That's it. The tattoo shops try to stay open. They told their customers limit people. If you've been to a foreign country, don't come in. They're going to be closed too. This is going to cost a lot of money. A lot of money. So there's going to be a lot of guys that are going to be losing hours, losing salary. Some places are laying guys off for a week or two. Other places are laying guys off permanently. Okay, it's fucked up. They announced yesterday that there was a confirmed case of corona at my city hall. The person's name is being withheld, but it was the mayor's assistant. He's been out since March 6th. He's home recovering. Everybody in City Hall was screened and tested negative. But a student at school tested positive. And they're going to circle the wagons to figure out who they are in contact with. Okay? Now, I don't think it's one of mine. But I do have students in half the schools in the city. Guys that take the bus, guys that walk to their school locally. I'm in contact with a lot of people. But fortunately, I'm not allowed to hug or kiss. That's the main thing. I'm not allowed to hug or kiss anybody. Well, adults, they don't give a shit, but I'm not allowed to hug and kiss kids. Therefore, okay. So there was no hugging or kissing of the kids. Therefore, it's very unlikely that even if I did have that student, it's very unlikely that I have it. Very unlikely. I'll probably come back this week. But there was a student that did have it. He has to be screened, tested, or she, whatever they are. Okay, so it is a miserable problem. The survival rate is still 99.9999999%. Everyone that has died so far in my country, at least, has either been over 80 and or had a respiratory problem or heart problem. But, yeah. So, it is scary. Now, it's nowhere near as bad as H1N1, nowhere near as bad as Ebola, nowhere near as bad as regular flu. But it's bad enough to cause a problem. And financially, it's a fucking atomic bomb. Now, the other thing we're talking about, you hear the wriggling. I designed a second PVC patch. It's the Betsy Ross flag because I wanted to oppress Colin Kaepernick. And the caption reads, "There are two people in this world, those that run from danger and those that run toward danger." I made this in honor of last year. There were a lot of people last year who were running forward. We had guys stopping their shootings. We had guys stopping a lot of problems last year. And I made this to honor them. Now, the price of shipping has gone up a tad. The last patch was selling for about $11.25 domestically. Price of shipping has gone up. These are now $13. $13 will give you the patch plus shipping. I take check, money order, or PayPal. PayPal is VIN, number 3, number 1, number 0, number 8, number 2, at AOL.com. Checks, money orders, shit like that. Let me know and I'll do the information for you. Because of the situation at hand, I may not be able to send it until April 1st. If you order before that, I will actually make the envelope out and put it aside for you. And April 1st, it goes right in the mail. I don't think the post office will be allowing people to come in and do mail. Unless it's like a critical document or something like that. Even the criminal court in my hometown is only allowing the defendants and their lawyers to come to court. They're not allowing civilians to come in and spectate. The only people allowed into the courthouse are guys that have actual business there. The judge, the court officer, the prosecutor, the defense attorney, and they defend themselves. That's about it. So I guarantee it'll be very difficult, not impossible, for me to mail this at the post office. Now, if you order 3, I can still do free shipping because 3 patches is more than enough money to cover the shipping costs. So 3 patches, I'll still do free shipping. But for right now, 1 patch is $13 American domestically. If you're in Europe, if you're in Europe right now, it might be a little bit harder. But if you're in Europe, I'd have to check, or Africa or Asia or something, I'd have to check. But the mainland United States right now is going to be $13. Okay? And I understand that guys might not be able to do this when they go back to work. That's fine. Okay? There are guys working from home, but some guys can't work from home. You know what I mean? So that's the way it's got to be. So just stay safe, be cool. Hopefully we'll get through it. My stocks have plummeted, like off the cliff plummeted. But thank God we had a strong economy going into this shit. And once it opens up again, my stocks will rise like crazy. But for right now, they're plummeting. But my thoughts and prayers are with the guys that have been paycheck to paycheck. My thoughts and prayers are with the guys that are making, $3 an hour plus tips that might not come back to work. Okay, I'm guaranteed to go back to work April 1st. I got more than enough money saved up until then, and I got unemployment coming. Plus, I got a roof. So for me, I'm lucky. It's a bad thing that's only a fucking patch in it, but these were made a week ago, so you never fucking know. Okay, thank you. Be safe.